Ferrari Meeting 2003 at Marl Loemuehle Airport, Germany, was one of the last big events at this small airport. Soon thereafter, a small lobby prevented further events. The people who are against flight operations and events are all living in some distance. The airfield was established in 1959. Its opponents moved later into the area. Before they moved in, they all knew that they were going to live nearby an airfield. The flight operations are not very noisy. I believe the opponents feel disturbed because they sit in front of their much louder TV set. At this hot summer day we didn't want to carry heavy gear. All images have been taken with a Fujifilm FinePix S 602 zoom bridge camera. Photographers will notice that some images don't fit perfectly into the 16:9 format. As we made these images there was no intention to use them for a video. We used the 4:3 format when we took the images. This format will never fit perfectly into 16:9. There are two ways. You can insert 4:3 format with black borders or crop the images. We decided to crop. The Ferrari meeting was the highlight of Airshow 2003 at Marl Loemuehle Airport. The Ferraris arrived shortly before the end of the flight operations. The participation of cars of other brands was allowed and the organizer had also invited Opel Lotus racing cars. Children, their parents and grandparents were thrilled when the Ferraris arrived. A 6-year-old boy yelled repeatedly, "Where is the Enzo? Where is the Enzo? I wanna see the Enzo." That is yesterday's snow, the past, because a minority in Marl is against airshows and similar events at the airport. As I said before, the flight operations are not that noisy and can be heard in some distance, but the opponents feel disturbed by flights and events. Yeah, an aircraft engine in the distance can be very annoying. A dog's barking in close distance is much louder. The TV set in the living room is much louder. The hi-fi entertainment center in their homes is much louder, but they feel disturbed by noises far away. We've measured the acoustic level at Marl Airport, the nearby rural road in some mile distance in 2017. The loudest noise at Marl Airport are children's screams at the airport's playground or when children on the airport's terrace are delighted by the aircrafts. Cars traffic on the rural road in front of the airport and traffic on Highway 43 in the airport's backyard are also much louder as the flight operations. All photos of this slideshow are in order as we recorded them. You get another expression? Some Ferrari owners came for the race and had to wait for the end of the flight operations. Some left the ground again, cruised nearby and came back. The old Antonov biplane was destroyed by vandals some years later. Scrambling for the race. The race is on. A glider came down to start the race. It was an open race, just for fun. There was only one rule: do not hinder and damage other cars. The Ferraris constantly have been topped by the two Opel Lotus racing cars. This was the only car that could keep up with the Lotus racing cars. The race is over. All participants and visitors had a lot of fun.